One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Mississippi State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Georgia's offense has the ball for the first time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's looking to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Ginn. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it, they're on the move.
Man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
From the gun, the ground game. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Mississippi State going up tempo. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. BYU was far from the friendly confines of LaVell Edwards Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got it behind the line. It's again. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle. It's Dixon. Right down the gut of the field. Inside. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. The give on the option. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. On the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off the play fake on first down. They've spotted, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. With the catch, it's Dixon. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man, it's Hicks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a second and long. Got a man. It's Dixon. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. To the ground with the back. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he makes the catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pulls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Keep it on the ground. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the flag, first and 15 for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Oh, they're after him! Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cox. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Pulls and fires complete. And the Dogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Look out, he's got room. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to the ground. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to barrel in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 10 over Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. It's Marino. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Used the play fake. Now to throw. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. You know what they need. You know what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Oh, and they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
They stop him just a leak or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cox. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. And he's got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots.
Touchdown, Dogs! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by just 2 over Baylor. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner will be dragged down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Salter.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Immediately fires to the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the try is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Under fire. He'll pull it down. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.